fiddling with the chat, messing with some settings in the chat. What's going on? Hello, good night, good evening. What's up? What's going on to y'all? Hope everything's good wherever, whatever corner of the world you live in. I'm doing all right. I'm chilling. I am happy to be streaming. To be honest, yeah, happy to continue doing this. This run. I had some doubts earlier in my mind. I was like, what am I doing? But I truly enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing all this work together to bring what I love out there. So I'm just gonna go with it, I don't know. I guess must have been some kind of self-doubt or something I was going through. I don't know. But I watch Twitch a lot. I really sit all day kind of and watch a lot of Twitch, and it's something that honestly I wish I picked up earlier in life. I definitely wish I had started this years ago, but go figure. My time is now and I'm working with it. So yeah. So where we last left off, here we go. So where we last left off, right, I had a high number of deaths. And I actually don't have a lot of Jack Daniels left and Honey Jack left. I don't have a lot of Honey Jack left, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do if I run out, but we won't run out, so that's what it is. That's what it'll be. So I've also updated some commands in chat. Death, no, it's actually deaths plural, and it'll show you the current amount of deaths that I have so far in my Mass Effect 3 Insanity run. So let's keep it like that. Let's keep it that low. All right. I don't even know that I could get to 30, to be honest. And I'll have to figure out some sort of punishment to, if in case I do run out. But we'll see. We'll see. In any case, let's get going. Let's get this started. Lower this. Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting to check the achievements. I did get the mail slot one. Percent 117 out of 127 achievements, 10 more to go. I got the mail slot one, which was fun. That was pretty fun to do. All right, that's story based, no, okay, I'll get this. This is combat. I don't know how far away I am from this, so I feel like I should probably prioritize this. I hope I'm halfway. I'm pretty sure I'm halfway. I might have started late in my renegade run. Um, yeah, y'all gonna have to excuse the background noise there. It keeps doing that. It keeps switching, and I hate it. I hate. I truly hate that it does that. Anyway, um, hijacking Atlas mech, customize armor. Okay, so this I think I have to actually shoot the mech. Yeah, I have to break the window, shoot the guy, and then get into it before someone else does. Which is what happened to me, I think, once or twice. I think I already have one suit of armor. I probably have to purchase a second one. That's fine. Upgrade any weapon to level 10. I'll do that. Um, the one and only. Defeat us. Okay. Defeat a group of spec level opponents on normal, hardcore, and insanity. So, this is Armax Arsenal Arena achievement. This might be the hardest one. I don't know. I mean, this we're gonna get done for sure. This is the finish line. This is light at the end of the tunnel. That's what this. That's what this achievement is. Yeah, literally anytime I switch out, it just skews the settings, and I copy the settings everywhere, and then, well, now it works, but then I look over here. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna figure that. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Yeah, streaming is hard. Streaming, those who do it well make it look very easy. But yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's get back to the game now, I guess. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, let's resume. Um. Yeah, you know what? I think I'll keep disruptor ammo because disruptor ammo stuns, and that's helpful. And that's helpful to have for my squad to just stun them, slow them down enough so that I can clean up. All right, so I guess I won't reset this, but I just have to keep that in mind. And whenever I put out disruptor ammo, everyone else will get it. So if any other characters have it, I will need to reapply theirs. Um, all right, but I'm not touching this just yet. I think it's this I want to. Yeah, power duration. Did I want to do this yet? Okay, yeah, I think so. Yeah, duration. Alright, so what did we just do? We just did, right, Grissom Academy, okay. Yeah, so now I guess we have to go back to, no. Let us do this quick mission here. N7 Cerberus Lab. Yeah. Yeah, let's go do that. I think that's the next thing I'm gonna do here. Right. That seems good, great.
Did you see the Citadel when we were there on leave? You'd never know there was a war on.
I'll know soon enough. All those refugees have to go somewhere.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander. I just got word. Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived safely.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander.
Word.
Commander?
Thank you, Stephen Hackett, Kaylee Sanders. I commanded them to think properly, guys, out of the academy, out of the Hexens. Array. Cool. Okay. So that's a thank you. That's nice. Let's see how Joker is handling Edie still. Is he still like head over heels?
So Jack's an instructor? I guess anyone who messes with biotic kids gets turned into a small stain on the floor and ceiling. Ooh, and that was Cerberus attacking the academy. Man, that must have been like Christmas for her. Anyway, nice job on getting them out of there.
They were throwing out some impressive biotic power.
Good. We could use some heavy hitters in the biotics department. It'll be good for them, too. Biotics face a lot of discrimination. Maybe if they save the galaxy, people will get over their issues.
I didn't expect you to be sensitive about that.
Hey, I'm just tired of them stealing the spotlight from people with actual disabilities. I break ribs if I sneeze too hard. Being able to move crap with your mind is not a handicap.
I mean,
Commander?
you're not wrong.
It is good to know that Jack has thus far survived the Reaper invasion. I have amusing memories of her attempts to insert additions into my reports to the Elusive Man. Most of them centered around inappropriate uses of the word cockpit. Hello, Shepard.
Inappropriate uses of the word cockpit. Yep, sounds like Jack. Sounds like Jack, alright. Alright. Yara Garrus, yeah. Okay.
There is new information on the private messages terminal.
Prothean notes, not sure what to make of Javik. I approached him, right, Javik is here again. What little he does say concerns the Reapers and our possible failures. He's simply a soldier mourning his people as a fundamental difference in our cultures. Call from Kazans to Jack. I reject the there's a million character when that's not versus ourselves forward that bad again if you were the children of testing Grissom. You can figure out what Citadel. L3X1 conservatives had an idea. Okay, cool. We'll get this for a while unless you manage that connection, blah blah. Wow. Cool, yes. Do not die, David. That is an order, David.
It was odd to see an entire academy just for biotic children.
Don't Asari have biotic schools?
Every Asari school includes biotic training programs. It's basic education. Still, those children in the academy were very impressive. I'm sure Jack's proud.
Should I have kept talking, maybe?
Ready for the next
okay.
mission.
I'm sure Garrus will have something short to say as well about Jack.
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers. Life just wouldn't have been complete if I didn't see Jack one more time. It's nice to see she's downgraded from dangerous lunatic to mildly insane. You have to admit, though, she did see through Cerberus back in the day. I might have even listened, but her tattoos gave me a headache every time she walked into the room. Looks like we beat Cerberus again. Do you think the elusive man fires lieutenants over failures like this, or just lines them up against the wall and gets it over with? I wish they had had a Grissom Academy for Turians when I was growing up. Always wanted to learn how to paint. Now I mostly paint walls with Reaper blood. Not the same, but it's a living.
Garrus.
Not right now.
Love Garrus, man. Just the quirks, side talk, hilarious.
Take care, Commander.
You too, Dr. Chakwas. Yeah, Diana Allers. Let's check on her.
Breaking now. A city of 4 million blasted from orbit. Adelaide, Australia is no more. New footage from Earth reveals the Reaper's plans to attack large industrial centers. Which cities are next? Find out inside the battle space. Cerberus stealthily strikes Star System shield. No, glad I read that one out loud.
Javik is not here. On the subdeck stairwell. Gotcha. He's down there.
Commander.
Commander, I was exploring your ship.
Find anything interesting?
One of your crew lived in this space. There are traces of anger.
That was Jack. Anger was her specialty.
Traces of her pain are still present. I'm told she sought revenge against Cerberus when she was here. A goal you helped fulfill. I hope you will do the same for me. At least I have better quarters.
I mean, she did want to stay down here.
During our fight against the Reapers, we had no time for teaching the young anything but war. Only the foolish mourn the loss of innocence. It is inevitable. The galaxy has never rewarded the naive. Commander.
Okay, good talk. And yep, let's go here. Let's talk to fellas.
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are views like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh. Yeah, I think I do this choice.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
If you put it that way, how can I say no?
You can.
Cool.
Commander, I feel terrible about leaving you on Grissom Academy like that.
I did order you to leave.
Yeah, doesn't make me feel any better. I'm just glad it all worked out. Ma'am.
That Jack is a mean SOB, but kind of hot. If you like that sort of thing. So, Anderson and Sanders. That's quite a couple. Huh. My dad's last name is Sanders. No relation. Hey.
Okay, I'm not gonna buy anything here yet. I'm not gonna upgrade anything just yet. Mantis. Eviscerator is actually nice. Yeah. Nope, not this yet. I think I got some new armor, maybe? Yes, this Mnemonic Visor. What does this do? Recharge speed and damage. Nah. Recharge speed and damage. Let's keep this. Yeah. The weapon, yeah, this is what I wanted. Shoulders, arms. Nope. And then legs, yeah. Alright, cool. Seemed to be it. Let me make sure this is correct. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did get this. Piercing. Yeah, okay. Yes, that's right. I did like this. I did get this. Alright, yeah, it's the same. Alright, I'll stick with this. Oh, that was supposed to pierce. Yeah. Yeah, forget that. This option is a thing. Alright. No, that's it. That's cool. Alright, let's do a couple things. We're gonna go to the Citadel tonight. At some point. But first we're gonna do a quick little mission. Quick little side mission. I'll get the blood flowing. Hopefully we won't die. Actually, I don't think there's anything to collect here. Is it here? Cerberus Lab, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is it.
Signal confirmed.
Oh. Enter orbit, okay. What's this? Watson is known in human media for two things: its spectacular tides brought on by a large moon, and the bureaucratic snafu over which the Earth nations got to settle there first. Watson is a garden world first discovered in 2065 with credit claimed by the Chinese People's Federation, the United North American States, and the European Union. Systems Alliance brokered the famous Reykjavik Compromise, allowing limited colonization from each coalition. The cities comprise of populations from each nation, blah blah. Our system turns colder than Earth, temperate zone measure of the equators, not just anything about the Earth's atmosphere areas. Some islands have species that resemble terrestrial placental mammals. Others are overrun by arthropods. It is estimated that at least 2 more generations of xenozoologists will be needed to properly classify all the species of the planets. Interesting. Yeah, let's scan this. Lost and found, 5 out of 10. Javelin missile launchers, nice. Okay. 50%. Wow.
Evasion successful.
They are chasing me. Kinda terrifying. Kinda terrifying, but
I found something.
fuel, nice. 50%. Lena. Cloaked is a methane hothouse planet. Its lack of metal-rich core and significant magnetosphere allows for an easy scan, which reveals mining equipment on its surface. It can be deduced that this mining occurred within the last 5 years. Any longer, the machines would have been worn down to nothing by the excessive heat and dust storms of hot iron oxide. Okay. Should be 6 out of 10. Cool. Plus 10,000 credits. Okay. Cool. Found credits. Is that it? Yes. Okay. Well, I forgot that this is where I need to go anyway, so let's do this. All right. I think I might go Javik and Liara here. Javik only has red and black. And I see he has this. Disciple? I think that's what this is. Shotgun? Okay. Javik and Liara, is that a thing? Is that the move? Nah. Not both of them, one of them. I haven't taken Javik yet, so let's take Javik. Let's take Javik and Edie. Javik and Karis? Javik and Edie. Okay. Yeah, that's all I got for you, to be honest. Sure, increase accuracy and that. Okay, you're good on that, okay. Yep. Four points. Damage and duration by 10%. Shield recharge delay by 20. Overload. Recharge speed. Not yet. Oh shit, Javik. Alright. Power damage, health and shield bonuses. Yeah, I'm gonna need your power damage up. Weapon damage or power damage? Ugh. Low power, dark channel, lift grenade, pull, slam. Nah. Weapon damage. Squad mate power damage version and force. Squad mate shield recharge speed. What do I want? I think I'll benefit more from shield recharge speed. Word. Alright, so that's happening. Yeah, I like dark channel. Cool. Pull. Slam. Da-da-na. Da-da-na. Force. Impact radius. I mean, I guess impact radius, but the lift grenade, yeah, definitely need this. Alright, cool. Yeah, this is actually very powerful. Lift grenade. No, I don't think so. Pull, miss, slam though. Actually kind of meh too, to be honest. Recharge speed 50. Yeah, no. Yeah, recharge speed, yeah, that's pretty handy. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Let's go. I have my... which
Commander,
I won't be
I've got
using.
a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
So enemies already inside. Okay, so we drop in hot. I see, no problem. Yes, I need this, and I need this, this, and this. What was I think I was doing this. Yeah, and then this is gonna be that. And then come back to this.
On my way.
Cool. I know someone's there.
Confirm.
Yeah, alright. You can catch his pull. Suck that res right there, huh? Yes, I did. Let's hit that. Oh, they're dead. Cool. I'd have to get that, but not yet. I think there's something down here I'm supposed to collect. Oh, that's the other one. Alright. Containment system bypass. I'm just gonna run through here real quick. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, that's meds. Cool. Alright.
Your signature is definitely Reaper technology. Got the sample.
Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad.
Alright.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Good work.
Alright. They're gonna be inside. Reaper artifact is this way. Alright, so they're gonna be in here. I'm gonna switch. Edie.
Yes, Commander.
Yikes. I'm gonna switch.
Confirm. There is no doubt. That's Reaper technology.
Second sample secured. Heading back to you now.
Hang on, Commander. Hang on high. Have to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. Skysat, making 4.
Oh, let's do this. Oh, nice. And then this.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
It's a chance to kill more Cerberus.
Stay tight. This could get rough.
Okay. Maybe I'll switch to this, maybe? there someone here? Hi. Hi, you. I guess I just have to kill these guys. Alright, since y'all are gonna just hide out up there.
Stay focused. This isn't over yet. I am fully functional.
I'm just really trying not to die. That's really what the goal is here. Okay, I guess we push out this way. I do have a thing on me, right? So I should probably do that, and then oh shit. Can we focus that guy? No, it's behind the shield. It'll miss. Alright, you. You got it off before I could kill him. Shit. Well. Alright, here we go. Here's the first one. I don't know how many shots we're gonna have tonight, but here we go. Come on, come on. Not too much now. Alright, that's fine. Gotta stretch this out for as long as it can. Salud. All right. So there's this. I gotta switch to this and update this, so this can go from. So this can go from this to that, right? Also gotta do this. All right. So that's annoying. Okay, so I can't sit there. I gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I got it.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Good work.
Wow, I am playing a lot of games right now. Edie. I need something to happen right now, y'all. All right. I think I probably need this guy definitely to go. Edie, please. All right. This is still up. All right. That's fine. Where are my teammates? Am I being... No, they should be okay. I hope. Maybe just toss a grenade over, maybe, but... So I'm gonna purge this. Okay. I see that is happening. Right here.
There is no doubt. That's real. But
Second sample secure. Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Head got hot. Have to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. Scratch that. Making 4.
Right, okay. So that's cool. Let's do this. And then this.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
Yeah.
It's a chance to kill more Cerberus.
Stay tight. This could get rough.
Can we slam?
Stay focused. This isn't over yet.
I am fully functional.
Yeah, so I think we just have to get through this wave of enemies. Javik, pull this fool.
Cortez, do you copy? What's your status?
Oh shit, everyone just kind of appeared right there, I see, huh? Alright.
Lieutenant!
How did y'all... what?
We lack other extra strategies.
Should we find another way? Keep fighting!
Okay, no one behind us, good. Guess I can just hold this corner. Pull. Edie. Okay, we're keeping them away. Can't have the smoke though. This smoke is not it. How did that happen? How did that happen, bro? 2 shots. 2 shots. And I had my armor on. Hate it. Hate every bit of it. You know what? Yeah, all right, let's do that. Then I gotta do this. Right. There you go. All right. I'm not gonna make it to 30. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not making it to 30. I gotta make it to 25 first. All right. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. Edie, do this. Meant to hit cover. Fuck. And like when I die, I like die in multiples. It's crazy. Yikes. Okay. There ain't much left here. This is probably one and a half more shots. Get to what, 20, 28 maybe? Cheers. Yeah, 26, all right. All right. Switch to this. I'm going to take this off. I meant to hit the melee button, not the vault button. I just don't care at this point. Holy shit! I'm just trying to get finished. Finish this bottle apparently. Holy shit! That was stupid. And that was stupid. All right, no more deaths. I got enough for one more shot. That looks like enough for one more shot. Salud. 27. Cool. All right. I'm gonna switch this. I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna switch to this. This is gonna be this.
Yes.
Oh, I have to just wait there? Oh, I'm stupid then. I should have just waited here. Okay, well, you know what? Alright, yeah, I deserve that. I didn't take a screenshot, I just continued. Alright, well, that was it. That was the last shot. This is the last shot here. I almost tried to skip out on that. Did y'all see? My bad. My bad. All right, last shot. Truly is nothing left. I have nothing left to drink. That is it. Holy shit, I finished a whole bottle of Honey Jack on stream. Okay. All right, so now everything I will just have to be in deficit then. I'll have to owe shots somehow. Okay. So how am I gonna play this? Keep my armor on. Gotta pull this one. Decoy. Perfect. Edie, no, damn it. These guys are behind me. I don't like that. Will this work? They're shielded, but hey, you know, it's better than nothing, right? Alright, Edie, I need you up again. Ooh. Let's do this, and then let's do this.
Cortez, do you copy?
Okay, almost there.
He is likely
almost
dead.
There.
He'll make it. Just keep this landing pad clear.
Oh, I got people behind me, I see. Oh boy. Shit. Shit. Javik, I need you right now. Ooh. That low-key saved my life, if I'm being real honest.
Commander had to go dark side to shake him. Then be ready.
All right. Easy do this. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I got no shots. All I got is water. Actually, I should update this like this. Yeah. That seems a little better. Seems a little more straightforward. I owe a shot. I don't know how, or I owe one more punishment, whatever. Whatever. What? Okay. Okay.
Commander had to go dark side to shake him. Coming.
Oh, cool. Oh, they're coming up right here, aren't they? All right, well.
And hot, be ready.
Damn, that happened quick, huh?
Ready for extraction as soon
Come on.
as you can get here.
sniping shotgun shots, huh? Hello?
We're at the extraction point, ready for pickup.
Almost there.
Alright, maybe ice. Turn around and get shot in the chest. I hate it. I hate it. Damn, and this is supposed to be an easy mission, right? Actually, no, I do recall doing this mission. Like, I died a couple times here. Like, I shouldn't have, but I did. I just need to survive.
Go dark side to shake 'em. Coming in hot. Be ready.
Damn, it just jumped. It just jumped, yo. +3. This is 31. God damn. This isn't even a story mission, bro. Alright, you know what? I'll stick with this.
Had to go dark side to shake 'em. Coming in hot. Be ready.
We're ready for extract. As soon as you can get here.
You definitely do that Javik, and then do this. Can you peek for me, bro?
We're at the extraction point, ready for pickup.
Almost there.
I got too cute. I got too cute there. Look at me being cute and trying to melee finish. Left him with 1 HP. So my melee finisher didn't even finish him. Fuck.
Commander had to go dark side to shake 'em. Coming in hot. Be ready.
Alright, you.
We're ready for extraction as soon as you can get here.
Oh. Is that a fucking engineer? Bruh. I'm trash. I am trash. I beat this game with 27 deaths, I think. No. I never beat this game. Mass Effect 2, I beat this game with 27 deaths on Insanity. That was number 33. Wow. Okay.
Commander had to go dark side to shake 'em. Coming in hot. Be ready.
We're ready for extraction as soon as you can get here.
Good. Keep call it, homie. Nah, bruh. Ooh, baby.
We're at the extraction point, ready for pickup.
Shit. Alright, well, there goes that. I'm gonna throw a grenade. We pop this, and I need Javik here right now. That grenade was gonna finish me, and I would have had how many? 34 deaths, man. Holy shit.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
Yeah, what's left of it?
What's doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
Right, okay. So that's a side mission. I didn't get any, yeah, didn't level up too much from that. Okay. Word. All right, now at this point, I'm just gonna go. I guess we'll go back to the Citadel. Yeah, this is. Do I go back to Eden Prime for that? Shrike Abyssal, Protean Obelisk. Okay. Let's go find the Shrike Abyssal and then let's go to the Citadel. Let's go visit the Citadel and figure out all the drama and everything going on with the Citadel.
You see the feeds from Paladin? It's brutal. I'm amazed the Turians are holding. The birds don't quit when things get ugly. I'll give them that.
Commander?
Yeah, nothing really here. Alright, so let's find out where the Shrike Abyssal is. Oh, right, yeah, I have to go back here and then maybe 100% scan. There it is. That's terrifying. Okay, well, just enough fuel to get me out of here. Okay, perfect. Nope.
Reapers eluded.
Cool. Sigurd's Cradle? No, Shrike Abyssal. Anos Basin, Apian Crests, Exodus, Petra, Kites, Ness, Hades Gamma. Serpent and Nebula, Minos Wasteland, Shrike Abyssal here. Where? Do a little planet scanning here.
Signal confirmed.
Okay. Zaraban is a large, dense planet named for a Volus god of punishment. Its crust is rich in uranium, eroded by winds to create large radioactive dust storms across its surface. The Volus of Talis Fia have explored the planet thoroughly with space probes and telepresent robo-mining machines, and discovered they are not the first to exploit the planet. Plastics from a mining station approximately 50,000 years old can be found near the planet's equator. Curiously, the mines nearby were not tapped out of uranium ore, they were instead abandoned at the height of their operation. Right. This might be probe number 7. Yep. 10,000 credits. Nice. Very handy. Cool. Okay. Something else to find here. Yikes. Fuel.
Faster than light jump successful.
Alright, we're going here, I guess.
I found something.
Okay. Right. Cool. Is that's 50%. Okay.
Evasion successful.
All right, well, I think I found what I needed to find. Oh shit. All right, I have to get out of here.
Reapers eluded.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, let's go back to the Citadel. Let's go to the Citadel and figure this out. Yeah, that's why I turned it down. It was super loud. Right in my ears. Alliance stocks, word.
Normandy, we are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am, requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
The hospital.
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander. Yes, I know your stock of modified metagel is low, but...
There he is.
No, you don't understand. This isn't for... Listen, I am a surgeon at Puerto Memorial on the Citadel. We have several alien patients here at this time, and we need... No, regular metagel won't work. We need the modified version for better absorption rates. Don't you dare hang up on me. This is a medical emergency. We can't wait forever on this.
Theoretical enemy. The Alliance military has abandoned.
Siha, I heard Earth was under attack. I didn't know you'd made it out.
Thane, it's been too long. I was beginning to think I'd never see you again.
I sent a few messages while you were incarcerated, but I suspect they never got past the guards. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend, Caden. He got hurt protecting me.
The human biotic in intensive care. I saw the marks of an implant.
Yeah.
We have spoken. He was holding out hope that a woman would visit him. Is there something I should know about you two?
We're still intimate. We were intimate once. We're still intimate. We were intimate once. I mean, yeah, this is the Paragon answer.
We were together for a while before the first Normandy was destroyed.
And grew apart, I gather. Your enemies may try to finish him off here. I will look out for him.
Appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. I have only a few loves left.
Oh.
Well, I see you want to make up for lost time. I should warn you that you may not want your final memories of me to be in this hospital. Kepral's syndrome is not kind.
Let's find some privacy.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side, and I am not at mine.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
Damn.
I've got a few free moments. Do you want to spend a little time together?
I'd like that. You should understand that my cardiovascular system is not what it was.
Oh. Yo.
You were saying something?
I've missed you, Shepard.
Damn, right there in front of everybody, huh? That happened right in front of everybody.
Coming by again, Shepard? I'm flattered.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important
There's an option that I wanted to see.
I would not be as I was before.
I wanted to choose
I need
before.
daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
So that's it, just let's find some privacy and then goodbye? Does it happen again?
I've got a few free moments. Do you want to spend a little time together?
I warned you there were limits to what I can do. Perhaps if we just talked a little more, that would be less strenuous.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
I think of us often, Siha, but we always knew it would come to an end. Live well in the time you have. Perhaps we will see each other again.
Okay.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
Okay.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Puerto.
Having a VI drive your body isn't life. Are Reaper husks alive?
You did not just say that.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? He walks and makes noises just like they do.
Fine. I guess I'm just surrounded by zombies.
Thanks. Took her long enough to get the hint.
Yeah, sure.
Welcome to
Sure
Citadel.
thing, no problem. Alright, we're.
Thank you for
Yes. I will need a lot of those, I'm sure. Dr. Michelle?
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How is Caden doing?
Very well. With the neural redundancies of his L2 implants, his concussion is nearly undetectable now. I still want to keep him under observation, but he should be fit for duty soon.
Cool.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
I just wanna... Oh, I could restart this whole mission. Interesting. Then I did have a quick save here. Okay, cool. Sorry, scientist. Right.
Yes, I'm trying to place a call to Grissom Academy. They have biotic AMP interfaces I may be able to adapt for Asari use. No, it won't connect. It says the
Caden?
station's communication system is offline. Of course. If these interfaces make our commandos better on the field, I'll hold for as long as you need.
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone, but I found this while I was there.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well.
Cool.
This is exactly what I needed. Thank you. Tell Matriarch Athena that our huntresses should have the upgrades waiting for them on their next shore leave. No, they were very easy to scale. The humans made some amazing breakthroughs.
Cool. Alright.
I'd like an answer, Major. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
You'll have it soon, Counselor. I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Shepard, hey. You just
So he's
missed snack
indoctrinated
time.
at this point.
Actually, that's probably a good thing. Thanks for coming.
No problem. What did Udina want? Still thinking about the Spectre position?
Oh, it's a big honor. A huge responsibility. Just need to be sure.
I got you this.
Wow, thanks, Shepard. That's really great.
Just a little pick-me-up.
Maybe when I'm out, we can crack it open and celebrate. I am so ready to get out of here, Shepard. You can't tell, but I'm tied to this bed by medical red tape. I mean, Doc says I'm good to go, but then she always finds just one more test to run.
You doing okay?
My implant got a little rattled, so Doc just wants me to keep the biotics offline for a bit. It's really no big deal.
Need me to break you out?
I'll let you know.
I'm glad you asked me to come. It's good to see you're gonna be okay.
Thanks.
You almost died on my watch. It was horrible to see.
I want you to be straight with me then. So I just want to make sure, after Mars, after Horizon, you and me, we're good.
We've been through hell together, at each other's backs. That kind of bond is hard to break.
No, not just that. You were my commander, sure, but you listened, too. And when I told you about how Rana broke my heart, you didn't judge me. You knew I needed that. We went through Ash's death together.
Yeah. We did.
So what do you say? Are we good?
We're good. It was great to have you back on the Normandy.
Thanks.
What's going on? Is there something else?
Yeah, maybe. Well, I heard something about you and some assassin.
Ugh. Ugh. I'm sorry, you're right. Let me explain. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's come clean.
Caden, I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you.
We were so far apart, physically. And after our fight on Horizon,
Yeah, I'll own that. And seeing you alive sent me spinning. And, I handled it badly. I'm sorry, Shepard. I just want you to know that for me, there isn't anyone else. And I still care.
Feel like we've cleared the air?
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure that I've been wrong about Cerberus, but I've been wrong about you. I should let you get back to the Normandy. Wish I could come with you.
Take care of yourself, Caden. We need you at 100%.
Will do. Thanks for coming. Something else, Shepard?
You've been injured. Sure you went right back in the thick of it?
Are you kidding? I want to kick the Reapers straight to hell. Cerberus, too. People near death say their lives flash before their eyes. Well, the future flashed for me. The anguish, the families, the children. It made me determined to live. I need to do something, Shepard. To save at least a few lives.
Give me the update, Major.
Major, yeah.
Congrats. There's obviously been a lot going on.
Anderson asked me to take over a Spec Ops program. First Special Operations Biotics Division. We're recruiting the most talented human biotics from around the galaxy.
What's the focus?
Covert, high-risk missions. Turned it down at first. I mean, teaching? I prefer to get my hands dirty.
Anderson can be pretty persuasive.
Yeah, bit of a hard ass, but you can't argue with his kind of experience. Wouldn't take no, said it had to be me.
With your history, you're the perfect choice.
True. Human biotics are... we're different. Freaks, even. Most people in the galaxy still see us that way.
But accepting it, embracing it, can be the difference between success and sitting at home in your PJs, taking red sand.
You said your implant got rattled. Everything good?
The medical gibberish was a bit more impressive, but that's what I took away. Rattled. Found a great doc at HQ that's fascinated by the L2 implant. Kind of her pet project. The headaches are as bad as ever, but she's got me on a regimen of acupuncture and meds and some nasty-tasting concoction. Won't tell me what it is. But my biotics are stronger than ever. Maybe some things get better with age.
Or maybe you have.
Are you flirting with me, Commander? Wait. Don't tell me. Let me live in the illusion.
Where's your family? Are they safe?
My family? My parents live in Vancouver. But Dad's family owns an orchard in the BC interior. They were headed out there in a shuttle the day of the attack.
Heard from them?
No, not yet. But I hope... I'm hoping Dad's Alliance training has kept them safe. Must be killing them not knowing where I am.
Are we gonna be able to get past what happened on Horizon?
I'd like to, Shepard.
I'd like to move past the harsh words and be friends. At least.
So, how do we fix it?
I'll admit, I own a lot of that. You were standing right in front of me and I shut you down. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just put it behind us and get on with what's important right now.
Bury it?
Bury it. Forgive it. I think that's how we get past Horizon.
Okay.
I should probably get going.
Thanks for coming by.
Take care, Caden.
Alright, I guess that's it. Guess I'll resist the urge to make out with Thane. Again. In the middle of everyone. Amazing.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Let's go to...
Please select a destination.
Oh, we can go to the commons now. Okay, that's cool.
Areas tagged of interest to you are highlighted on the elevator menu.
Let's go to the embassies first. Let's go to the Spectre office. See what's there, if anything.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Right, John Dumbao. Yeah, that's Kasumi's deal. Bailey, Udina. Right, okay.
But what I need is proof. I can't take your word on this. But those assumptions merely leave my son stranded in enemy territory. Bilal may still be alive. I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but... Please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I am Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Right.
Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
We'll find all of that information at Purgatory when we get over there. Jandam Bao is over there. Actually, yeah, let's talk to him now, I suppose.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting?
Mm-hmm.
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
Information like an Alliance Black Ops raid on a Batarian research lab?
I figured it wouldn't hurt to leak it now. Especially if there really is an indoctrinated jellyfish out there. Crazier than usual. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
Cool. You know Military pardons for Normandy engineers. Engineers Gabriella Daniels and Ken Donnelly are in custody on the Citadel for working with Cerberus. Daniels and Donnelly surrendered peacefully before the Normandy was turned over to the Alliance, but have maintained that they were motivated purely to help fight the Collectors and Reapers and had no other connection to the terrorist organization. The Spectre organization could offer Daniels and Donnelly full pardons and reinstate them above the Normandy. Done. Citadel Anti-Authorization. Instructors at Grissom Academy had requested facilities in Citadel to train young students who escaped the attack on the school, but who are not yet ready to join the older students in combat. Citadel authorities will find room for the students if a Spectre approves the request. Hanar Embassy Tracking. Spectre level access code can bypass privacy settings and track financial data, transit records, and personal communications for all employees in the Hanar Embassy. To avoid triggering surveillance countermeasures, embassy files must be accessed on site. Nav points are constable access points for blah blah. Okay.
Shepard, I'm checking security reports. Can you track the transfers coming from the Hanar Embassy?
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Oh, Kasumi. Okay. Non-human metagel upgrade. Right. You can purchase this. Defender. Ammo, weapons, shields, health. I don't want to blow all my cash on this yet. Not yet. I'd rather buy weapons. Things that I need. Yeah, that's fine. And this is, yeah, nothing's here. Okay, I thought this was some kind of, I don't know, thing, but I can't remember using it. Terminal. Okay, not here. Got to talk to you? Maybe. So you're indoctrinated at this point.
Shepard?
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valorn is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start. They're frightened now. Use that. In Sparatus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans. And there's a need there.
Yeah.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Anderson would be proud, so long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis.
Yeah,
I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Alright, so he's indoctrinated at this point. But there's no signs, really. You can have a conversation with him. And that's how indoctrination works. You know, you never know until it's too late, you know? I think there's a terminal over here, maybe.
Val, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers.
Balloon's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Haloon. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Haloon's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What? If I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission. You were working your way around to it.
True.
Yes, his squad did return.
All right.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Why won't you help me? I simply want my son found.
If you have a question,
I don't think.
consult
Yeah, let's go
anyone
here
moment,
first. Let's go to the commons first. Let's do a lap there. There's a lot of shopping we got to do anyway.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Not a lot. Some shopping. And look at the Presidium. Look how nice it is before it.
Isn't there anything else we can do?
Before it gets destroyed.
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
Mackenzie's a biotic. Dave and Graham go to the pistol range. Oh, and Orion's always buying mods for his shotgun.
The one he's never even fired. I love our friends, but we are not combat material.
I can't sit around watching what's happening to Earth anymore.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
The military needs everyone they can get.
None of us knows how to fight.
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human Spectre?
Wow, Commander Shepard?
Yeah, and it's good advice. Let's sign up as Med-10 volunteers. How's that sound?
Much better than shooting myself in the foot with a rifle.
Alright. Okay.
Overcharging for goods, denying refugees basic services. It seems the Reapers took our culture when they took our world. The Book of Plenix demands charity and forgiveness of debts in times of war.
Liara, Edie, and Joker. Okay.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Was lost in our home world. And now,
Kanala Exports is
Yeah, I like
offer goods
this.
for security and peace of mind.
Enhanced scope. Increases accuracy and helps aim through smoke. Yeah.
Serenity is possible
I
even
need
during
this.
times of
SMG magazine upgrade? Nope. Nope, not this one. Reckoner Knights?
At Kanala
Nah.
Exports, we believe that a peaceful heart
Scaldfish,
is a strong
sunfish, koi-fish, SMG recoil system. Nope.
We appreciate your visit.
Okay. Barla Vaughn. Okay.
Selling now would be unwise. I'm aware of what's happening. Offload them into the Motan cluster. And then I'd advise traveling someplace safer.
Okay, thanks, Barla Vaughn. Electrical weapon. 10k, get the plasma, nah, blood pack, nah.
For store credit.
Elcos Combine. If it exists, we carry it.
The Rieger Carbine. And then this, actually, nah.
Ask about our full service warranties.
And nah, I'm not really into that.
Elcos Combine. If it exists, we carry it.
Aquarium VI, damn, that is a lot. No, I'm not gonna do that yet. Ultralight pistol, nah. Curious about this Rieger Carbine and this.
Don't be left out in the cold. Please visit any of our Elcos
I'll come back.
branches for any and all personal needs.
Yeah, let's come back.
I think I'm ready to end it with him. Things weren't great even before he deployed, and if I pretend to be happy over the vids...
It's not fair to him or to you. With all the craziness of a war going on, you deserve to be happy.
And I'm not. I have to be honest with him.
Then you need to tell him.
Damn. Okay.
Financial VIs, military gear will lose millions.
Who cares about the money? Haven't you heard the news from Paladin?
That's what your army is for. Nothing's going to reach the Citadel.
We need to start manufacturing military tech. Nobody will need banking software if these Reapers win.
The market for military goods barely carries a profit. Who do you propose as our buyer?
The Council, the Empire, maybe the Alliance. Even if we don't make much now, they'll remember us when the war's over.
If we switch from financial VIs to military gear, we'll lose millions.
Who cares about the money? Haven't you heard the news from Paladin?
I've seen Paladin burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon. If you can help.
Look, Cyrus, you want to sell your shares of Walk, fine. But I'm not selling financial VIs while my homeworld burns.
Okay, let me think. We could repurpose the VIs for upgraded targeting solutions.
Right. We'd be able to use most of the hardware. The financial VI has more processing power than we need.
No, that works. We'll rig the VI and it translates for all standard weapons. Refit weapons without having to overhaul your targeting computer. Rapid response flexibility. We'll make a fortune.
A small fortune. We're selling these at cost plus 3%.
Fine.
Okay. Nice little touch there. Is this General Corinthus? Yeah, this is some guy I have to kill, right?
You should be socializing with other children.
But what if there's another attack?
We can't spend our lives waiting for that.
We're in the middle of a war, and I'm just supposed to send him away every morning?
We've got to keep Jake in daycare. You should be socializing.
Yeah, this is one of the few stories that
What if
has
there's another attack?
progressed throughout the entire trilogy. Michael and Rebecca Petrovsky.
I'm just supposed to send him away every morning?
We've got to keep Jake in daycare.
One of the great little Easter eggs in this game.
I remember you two. Michael and Rebecca, right? Listen. Do whatever is best for your family. Just do it soon. Things are bad out there.
We will.
And thank you.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill this Turian at some point. Maybe? I don't know. Liara is here? Yes, here's Liara. Hello?
Still working?
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Indeed.
Such as?
ESO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then.
I know. But there's always just one more task or meeting. Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Barlavan. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
Okay.
Hello, Shepard.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news! The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on Quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion.
I hate it here.
These people have no idea.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep.
It'll happen, once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
Ah, she's earned a little shore leave.
Good Joker and Edie. Just great. Let's talk to Edie.
Hello, Shepard. You look like you're gathering data. That is a safe assumption. Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality really exist? That kind of thing? I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested? They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music. I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment. That's not how to think of it. It's gotta be natural. You need chemistry. I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state. No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor. Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon. Edie, the important thing is to have a good time, wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too. Then the outcome is an unknown quantity, but you are saying I should attempt it anyway. Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave. I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
Interesting. Interesting.
I have noticed many displays of public affection on the Citadel. The rate seems disproportionately high. Everybody could die tomorrow, Edie. Hooking up is one of the few things they can do. I wonder if this is how the Krogan feel.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
The Krogan. Low particle lose most effective meter range. Many soldiers use limitation outside by the gun's rapid rate of fire. This person, yeah, fully automatic sniper rifle. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure I want that. Pistol, I want pistol stuff. Stability dampener. Mag upgrade, yes, definitely want that. Spare thermal clip, yes. This could be useful. Model Alliance Kodiak, yep. Nah, not the Inferno armor. Not yet.
All goods have been marked down with our
Weapon kickback? Nah, I think I'm alright with that. Pistol piercing, okay.
I have spoken with many Batarian refugees here, Shepard. It may interest you to know that they are much more agreeable when the hegemony is no longer watching. Excuse me, Shepard. I am looking through files and videos of human behavior. I have 1.24 million windows open, but your request is important to me. Please hold.
That's funny.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go to the
Yeah.
Batarian war effort. Oh,
I've got some bad news for you later.
I really appreciate
Araba.
management doing it. My husband's away on duty right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're bonded with Turian? No, actually, my husband's a Krogan.
Oh, well, that's great. I just hope he knows which ones to fight.
Yikes.
Excuse me?
That's spacist. That's
well,
spacist.
My
That's so
husband is risking his
spacist.
life to protect us right now.
I'm so sorry. That was thoughtless and... I'm so sorry.
No, I understand. Sometimes I'm surprised myself. Anyway, would you like to make a purchase?
Yeah, you kind of have to know.
Yes, of course. Anything for our troops.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. Shoot smart.
Right, okay.
Shoot.
Collector armor, shield regen, shields and health. Nah. Auto Citadel? Yeah, I'll take
All
that.
licensed huntresses may apply for a
Pistol,
professional
SMG. Alright, nothing for me here.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said he could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
You're not on my appointment list, and you don't have a receipt. I don't even think we carry that version anymore.
Listen, I don't want any model, store credits, or anything. I just want my key.
There's nothing I can do without a sales record of some kind.
I can go get the warranty book for my car.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said you could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
You're not on my appointment list, and
Alright,
you don't have a receipt. Are you keeping this guy at work while there's a war on?
Well, it's his job, right?
Actually, I'm supposed to be on break. Contacting the family I haven't heard from in days.
Yeah. I guess maybe a war's a bad time.
Maybe. That didn't cross your mind the other 10 times you visited this week?
Yeah, sorry. I'll just, yeah.
I've never seen anyone so obsessed with getting a refund for a toaster oven.
A toaster oven.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Venom Shotgun. Venom Shotgun is developed by the STG. Double barrel fires ammunition detonates on impact, while third barrel can charge. I'm curious to try that. Ultralight materials I will take. Sniper rifle also, and then shotgun. Yeah, I'll take this.
Thank you for shopping at Agor.
Welcome to Citadel Armory.
Let's say sniper rifle.
Proceeds from all sales go to help the troops on
Armor
Palo.
piercing and explosive. And this is 10k. Extended barrel, precision scope. Simple 4x scope to enhance stability while zoomed.
Products include a lifetime guarantee for performance.
Nah,
See our
thermal
extranet site
scope.
for details.
Here we go. Does it need to have a 4x scope though?
Proceeds from all sales go to help the troops on Palo.
Increase weapon weight by
Citadel
50.
Armory products include a lifetime guarantee for performance. See our extranet site for details. We appreciate your visit. Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Let me try the shotgun.
Remember, all purchases made by Agor Munitions will show in your credit report.
I'll try the shotgun, and then I will also try the... Yeah, I got some business here later.
This is problematic. We must find a way to stabilize the heating unit so the water temperature can remain steady. The colony's location is hardly ideal for our species. The clutch will be imperiled if we do not act soon. Of course, I will do everything I can do to help. We are family. The extreme weather conditions may require technology that is not readily available on the market.
Okay. No, y'all are cool.
I don't think I can do this anymore.
I know what you mean. I thought our training prepared us for everything. This.
Every time that Asari Commando sees me, she just starts screaming. I can even hear it when I'm trying to sleep now. I'm supposed to be helping her, but I feel like I'm breaking her world all over again every time she sees me.
It's not your fault. Any human would probably trigger that reaction for her at this point.
No. I looked up the file on that colony she was at. That girl she keeps talking about? We look alike. I shouldn't even be allowed in to help anymore.
Yeah. She's talking about the Asari at Huerta Memorial. The Asari that...
The sanctuary. Sorry, I thought you were looking at the ad.
Yeah, Sanctuary is a scam. Yeah. So she looks like, long story short, she looks like Jeff's sister. Joker's sister. That was on Tiptree. Who died.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
No, I'm not getting any of that yet.
Thank you for shopping at Kanala Exports. Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
I am curious about these though. This must be a shotgun, and this has to be a...
Elkos Combine.
Yeah.
If it exists, we carry it.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
Striker.
Don't be left out
Shredder
of the cold.
mod.
Ask about our full service warranties.
Come again.
Commander Shepard. It's been some time.
Earth Clan.
Barlavon, in case you've forgotten. Financial advisor. And an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
I appreciate the information.
Just don't wait too long to act on it. The Reapers are advancing all too quickly. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
Okay. Right, so I have to go find these guys, save them on this planet before the Reapers kill them. Okay, let's go to...
Please select a destination.
Yeah, let's swing Purgatory, actually. And listen to some music.
Now arriving at ward level Purgatory.
They were refugees. Damn, it's not like they had much left to start with. Lost their homes, their loved ones, and some con artist swindled them out of what little they have left.
Can't believe they won't let us stop the bastard. We still ought to do something about it.
You heard the commander. No proof, no arrest. They filed a harassment complaint last time, remember? Gotta watch our backs.
Not much we can do with this new detail anyway. What are we, a couple of mall cops?
Should've just shot the bastard when we had the chance.
I know people are complaining. We're doing what we can with what we've got here, but let me finish. Our power grid can only handle so much power before it shuts down, and we can't use the backups. No, the new regs apply to the whole Citadel. Management knows this is important for morale, but we can't go over budget. Look, I'm not touching the backups. Get me a better power grid, I'll give you a bigger light show.
Gotta keep the lie alive somehow, you know?
Those bastards had us. Assholes.
Yeah.
Shit, they just kept coming and coming.
This is Bilal's crew.
Where? Fucking hell. And poor Bilal. They didn't have to take him out like that. Brutal. Brutal. Brutal.
Hey, you ready to get this party started?
Hey, now, you're, here.
Hell yeah, I'm here. For the next 48 hours, I'm spending as much time in this bar as humanly possible.
Yeah, we have the same thought. So, the bar's over there, and,
Hey, is the whole squad here? Hey, guys!
yeah, we were going to, have a...
Yeah, they don't want to hang with you, homie. Ari's over there. I'm not gonna interrupt her yet. But James is here though. And I have to be careful not to flirt with him too much. But I'm choosing all Paragon options, and the flirtation ones are Paragon, so... Hello? Let's reload. Let's reload that because that was definitely bugged.
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
So you think I don't like getting dirty?
Oh, now, come on. I didn't mean anything violent.
Uh-huh. What did you mean, then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably?
And you fill out a uniform like nobody's business.
Hey, yo.
Just saying. But I know you're
I shoulda
just like me.
captured that.
But not then.
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them.
Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
Nah, not today. Good idea. Yeah.
Let's not overdo it.
Well, you could at least buy me around.
I had a feeling you were working up to that.
Yeah? And I have a feeling you're not gonna buy me one. When we get back to Earth, I'm buying. You sure you don't want to buy me a drink?
Alright, I think the better option here is
for a while.
Let them is to buy that drink. So we're gonna buy that drink. We're gonna have that drink and have a good time.
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You think I don't like getting dirty?
Whoa, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it.
Uh-huh. What did you mean then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably?
And you fill out a uniform like nobody's business. Just saying. But I know you're human. Just like me.
But not then.
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them.
Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
I like the way you think, Lieutenant.
Compadres! Hey! The commander would like you to have a drink. On her. So here's to us. Who's like us?
Damn few.
Damn few. And they're all dead. Sorry, Chef. Thought you'd know that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the drink. When we get back to Earth, I'm buying.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it over and not get the drink. I think I'm just gonna stick with doing the Renegade stuff on Renegade and the Paragon stuff on Paragon.
Nice to see you down.
All right.
I didn't mean it. See those movies? They've been buying. Same reason they got all quiet. Now don't get me wrong.
Probably.
Just, but I know you. Nope. I watched them, but to them, you're still. Sure. Listen, you want them to see you.
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
Let's not overdo it.
Well, you could at least buy me around.
I had a feeling you were working up to that.
Yeah, and I have a feeling you're not going to buy me one.
Alright, leaving that alone. We're not talking to Arya just yet. We're gonna save that for a whole other stream. Okay, let's dance. Alright. Alright. Okay.
Do you guys have a tab? We're the dancers. I want dancers. Oh, come on. If there's an ass shaking somewhere on this station, you guys know where it is.
I want her to get the hint, and I forget what the dialogue sounded like when she finally gets the hint that he don't want her around.
The troops need something to bring back their fighting spirit. Remember the stories of the 1st Regiment on Casculus? Outnumbered, knowing they would die. They fought to the end. That's the spirit we need if we're going to hold power.
Right. Let's go far away. Touch the wall, come back. Okay. Maybe another visit.
I'm telling you, I saw the look in his eye before we started off across that street. It was like, come and get me, death. You piece of shit.
But you're not getting anyone else.
Exactly. You're not getting anyone else.
Alright.
I hate being stuck here. I hate this guard doing the assignment. I hate everything right now. Nothing to do about it. We each stand duty in our own ways.
At least your wife and the kids went on that trip you mentioned a while back. Where was
Sanctuary?
They canceled the trip.
Okay.
Donated the funds to some charity when Earth was hit. And then...
Paladin. Shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The whole galaxy's going through it.
Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment.
Docks. Yeah, let's go to the docks. I haven't been there yet.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
Sval.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kajay. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
I'd rather spend whatever time I have left with KG.
KG wouldn't want you to spend all your time plugged into that thing.
Well, he shouldn't have died then.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let Asari in here earlier.
That's back when we had space.
Where's my family supposed to go?
I don't know, all right. But they can't land here.
You can't turn people away.
Sure you can't squeeze in a few more people, officer?
And who the heck are you?
Commander
Commander
Shepard.
If that's what you think, I'll find them some room.
So my family can dock?
Commander Shepard says your family's cleared. Just tell them to hurry.
Thank you, Commander.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah, don't die. Garrus. Oh, Kelly Chambers is here. Word, she's not dead. 6. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm happy she's not dead. Let's go find her, I suppose.
Excuse me, what was your name again?
Picard.
Christophe Vasseur. Good to meet you. How long have you been here?
I don't know. I'm not in there.
I don't know how long it was since I escaped Lyon. Do you know Lyon?
No. Maintain, my brothers and sisters. We have faced adversity and overcome. This is but a test. Remember the pillars of strength that hold our people high. Show the galaxy our resolve.
Right.
Your faith is weak. Our government has fallen, but if you hold the pillars of strength in your hearts...
I'm supposed to kill this guy at some point?
Just don't give up.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Kishak harpoon gun, and the Alliance captain on her fist toward the terminal system.
Stand strong for your people with Batarian State
Excuse me,
Arms.
once said that seeing a Kishak was the easiest way to tell if she was being attacked by Batarian mercenaries or slavers. Since no bastard with a Kishak means to take you alive. This powerful sniper rifle fires a harpoon-like spike that causes massive internal bleeding, and its miniaturized disruptors will also destroy synthetics. The rifle's biggest drawback is that it must be reloaded after every shot, but for those with steady aim and good timing, one shot is enough. Yeah.
Batarian State Arms.
Blade attachment. Interesting.
Please observe all cast restrictions when making a purchase.
Assault rifle Omni Blade. I'll get this just for the
Batarian State Arms.
Just for the meme, I guess.
Your purchases are a credit to the hegemony.
Cool. Now Garrison Chambers are in here, I believe. Yeah, Chambers is here somewhere. Kelly Chambers, there she is. Hello, Kelly Chambers. Why are you being weird?
Yeoman Kelly Chambers.
Shepard, it's really you. I could just hug you.
It's good to see you too, Kelly.
Hugs.
I've been so worried. Without my Cerberus contacts, I had no way of knowing if you'd survived the invasion.
You're not with Cerberus anymore.
Working with you opened my eyes, got me thinking. I looked closely at what Cerberus had done. In good conscience, I couldn't stay with them. You inspired me to leave.
Come back to the Normandy.
Please believe me. I want nothing more than to be with you again, but I can't. Ever since the Collectors abducted us, I relive it every night.
Yeah.
I see Joker running out. Then that cold hand pulls me back. They're above me, around me. They stuff me into that coffin, and I'm relieved that they aren't touching me anymore. But then it's so small. You can't breathe. It seems like forever. I watched people melt. God.
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay.
I'm fine. I just can't step back onto the Normandy. I'm sorry.
Don't be.
And even if I could, I shouldn't. I'm making a difference here. If there was ever a reason I studied psychology, it was to help people at a time like this.
Didn't think Cerberus liked people going AWOL.
They don't. But Cerberus has more important things to worry about than me.
I can tell you're doing good work around here. Keep it up.
Thank you, Shepard. I will. I'm so glad you found me. Seeing you makes everything right again.
Aw.
Oh, and your fish. Nobody was going to take care of them with you in custody, so I saved them. I'll send them back to you. Oh, I need to run. Please be careful.
Cool. You really do need to run, and you just disappeared, Kelly Chambers. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll never see you again. Okay, cool. Let's go talk to Garrus. Big man doing big things, Mr. Garrus.
Let's check on those Metagel supplies.
Yes, sir.
And have we heard anything from the hospital?
The surgeons there are all busy.
Keep on it. Some of these wounded don't have much time. Shepard.
What's happening?
We convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured.
85% killed in action.
Wow.
We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting Reapers.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
Wow.
That's not war. It's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Yeah.
Do what you can for them.
A few of them might get back on their feet, but the rest... Sympathy is about all we can offer.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
I won't lie. It's been rough.
Well, don't forget to come up for air. There's a lot more war to go.
True. Alright, there's a terminal over here to progress the story.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bao. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Jacob.
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
He never could pass up a good fight. What about Jacob?
Mm-hmm.
Haven't heard from him.
See? Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
I thought you were happy with your memories of KG.
Hey, I'm nostalgic, not dead.
Right. Okay. Alright, there's one at the... Yeah, there's another one here, I believe. Yes.
Bao, here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names...
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So, he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
Right, yeah, let's go do that. This is over at the Citadel embassies.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Yes, his squad did return. I could, but they... Tell me you have found my son.
Not yet.
Why would you
same term once used by
I simply want
Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical...
Okay. Let's go do this mission.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
You big stupid jellyfish.
You know, I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
You're insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We are taking you into custody.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this!
Wow, so you
Got
shot the
it. Upload's
jellyfish.
disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
She was here the entire time.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors, and she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
Alright.
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
I'm not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it, all that expensive tech just lying around. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in. And Shep. Nice working with you again.
Word, okay. Kasumi Goto. Spectre units. Alright, cool. I'm gonna check the Spectre office. I think there's something in there. Need for a mission. Assault rifle, ultralight. Yeah. And actually, since I'm here, yes, I will enter the shooting range. Turn this off. These that I have. I do have a new... Yeah, let me try this. The Venom shotgun was developed by the Solarian Special Task Group to meet the unpredictable needs of those stationed in hostile areas. Double fire barrels. Ammunition that detonates on impact, while a third barrel below can be charged. Okay, this is actually super heavy. Yeah, this is actually pretty heavy. Ultralight. Alright, let's try ultralight and... damage. Yeah, let's go damage. And then ultralight. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Helped the weight a lot, but okay, I can live with it. And helps aim through smoke. Yeah, I think I might want to get that. 52. Particle rifle. Yeah, shit. I guess I have to try this too. Ultralight Omni Blade. Piercing magazine upgrade. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, 193. That's even with. Yikes. Okay. Aha, Interesting. Okay. And then the cooldown is extra long. I can't take cover? Okay. Oh. Okay. Let me move this back. That's a little too messy. Interesting. Okay. And then this. Alright, yeah. This is cute, but I don't want my money back for that. The Eviscerator. 3 shots. I like it, but 3 shots though. But it is the strongest one left. The Katana was firing pretty quickly. Yeah, that damage is interesting. Okay. Shotgun ultra light. 47 still. Oh yeah. Particle rifle. If I get that, I won't need a sniper. If I get that, I probably won't need a sniper, but I still kind of want a sniper. I still kind of want to run a sniper. Yeah. Ooh. I need the rounds though, the rounds. 106. Yeah. Minus 94%. Interesting. I just have to keep close to some ammo. Yeah, I think the shotgun is the best, I think. I like the rapid fire. let's try. Yeah, I think we'll try this. So it should just disappear then. All right. All right. Yeah, I think I'll run this loadout. Yeah, this, and then this. I thought it was supposed to like freeze time or... Alright, yeah, that's it. Alright, that's enough of that. What even is there left to do at this point? I went there. I can speak to Dr. Raven. I'm talking to Arya, yeah. Spoke to Liara already. Garrus. Is there anyone at the Cortez and Miranda? Right, okay. Alright, so Huerta and then Docs. Huerta then Docs, and then we'll wrap it up tonight.
Welcome, Commander.
Just had a couple of things to do in the Citadel, buy some stuff, and just prepared to continue the story.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Yes, hello.
I found this metagel formula. Figured you could make good use of it.
Where did you find this? Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yes, we can put this to good use. Thank you.
There's Stain.
No, it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after all. No, we found a better variant of metagel that allows for an even higher absorption rate among aquatic species. You'd like a sample? Why, of course, we'll be happy to send you one, just as we sent one to every pharmaceutical company in Citadel space. No, it's fine. We won't be needing your supplies after all.
Coming by again, Shepard? I'm flattered.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
I think of us often, Siha, but we always knew it would come to an end. Live well in the time you have. Perhaps we will see each other again.
Yeah. Thane.
Welcome to Serta.
Be safe.
Alright, nothing here. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's go chat up with Miranda and Cortez.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
And then, wrap it up for tonight. Damn, I'm mad I died that many times.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
And it wasn't even like a difficult mission either. But it's so easy to die. Holy shit.
Shepard, there you are.
There's Miranda. Where's Cortez? All right, Cortez is over there too.
Listen, honey, please. This is how it has to be. Everyone's going through this.
I know, and I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just so damn inconvenient. It's like we're pre-space flight all of a sudden.
Pretty much. You should see what they've got us using for heavy munitions. It's all mass-produced LCOS Combine crap.
Wait, munitions? Explosive munitions? I thought you weren't going to be on the front lines.
Not in hot combat zones, no, of course not. But sometimes, they need us to breach enemy fortifications.
Goddess, you said you were just going to be building emergency outposts.
Yeah, about that. Miranda.
Commander Shepard, it's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard? There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but... I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will.
Oh, okay.
Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. Why do you think your father is involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
Okay.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
Okay, so that was Miranda. We're gonna see Miranda later on the Citadel.
You finally made it off the Normandy.
Glad I did. Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking. Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkaw.
What's one Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive corps missions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting, like their families back home.
Are you talking about the Turians or yourself?
I should have been there. With Robert.
But you weren't. You're alive. And that's a good thing.
Maybe so.
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody's given up. Not those Turians, not me, not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you.
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the SSV London. Decommissioned years ago. Look, no guns. Refugees must have salvaged her from a shipyard. Geneva-class cruisers always had eezo cores like granite.
People find a way to survive.
Do whatever it takes to see another day. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it.
Okay.
Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander. I needed this. Your suggestion to come out here was a good one, Commander. I needed this.
All right. Yeah, I guess that's it. Cool. All right. Let's go back to the ship. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with my weapons. I think Kelly Chambers was supposed to bring my fish. Let me see if it's up there. Yes. Yes, my fish are back. Alright. Alright, so I think that's a perfect place to leave it. I'm gonna stop here. Look at my collection. Look at my fish I got back, which I just fed. Yeah, I'm gonna hit a save. That's gonna be it. Alright, yeah, that's it for tonight. Just closing in on 3 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it here. I'm gonna figure out something else to do besides taking a shot. Every death. Something maybe a little more, I don't know, conducive to my health, maybe. But I'll think of something for sure. But yeah. Thanks for watching me put together a, put together this playthrough. Appreciate y'all watching. This is what I want to do here. Oh, actually, no, I don't think I got any. No, yeah, I didn't get any achievements. Yeah, just creation, no achievements. Okay. All right, that is it for me. Thank y'all for watching. I will be on tomorrow evening around the same time, 8 p.m. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.
you.